to my house. Nothing's what it seems. My life is like a roller coaster, trapped inside a dream. Come over to my place, see how we be getting down. It's a twisted castle, but inside I wear the crown. Trip to my house. Nothing's what it seems. My life is like a roller coaster, trapped inside a dream. Come over to my place, see how we be getting down. It's a twisted castle, but inside I wear the crown. Take a trip to my house. a trip to my what keeps the planet.
And a little pregame speech for his guys right there, getting them focused and the task at hand really embraced. It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now for starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Kendrick Perkins in this game?
Well, he's an intimidating presence inside, Kevin. 6'10", 270, loves to use that strength. But what Perkins is mainly is a defender and a space eater. You've got to put offensive players around him, but at the defensive end of the floor, he'll really quarterback your team.
Quarterback is a very good word for Perkins, I think. Yeah, I like that. Also, you see some of his hard screens. He'll have you shaking off the cobwebs. He really jolts you. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they've been putting on a clinic, Clark, and it has been fun to watch. I mean, with all the calls and bounces that have gone their way as well, it just seems like this is their time.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys, and it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Thanks, Doris. Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Lamb kicks to Westbrook. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Lamb, good.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. He feeds it to Noah. Up and in on the layup. Noah's got his second basket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Bulls on D. 6-point lead. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Baca against Boozer. Throws it up high. Lamb passes to Perkins. Outside Durant. Rocket 6. From the low block. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
The shot's good from Captain Clutch.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 6 games out.
You know, checking out Oklahoma City, they've done it again this season. Established themselves as one of the league's elite teams.
And, you know, that's really the mark of a great franchise, Clark, when you can do it over and over again, particularly when the expectations are high, because the pressure's on, and all you can do is continue to work and compete and try to perform at the same level you've been at, and that's exactly what this team's doing.
Back to Boozer. Pass to Captain Clutch. Butler. Pass to Captain Clutch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the great ball handlers in this league. Just watch what he's able to do with his dribble and how hard he makes it for his defender to stay with him.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the post treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Jermaine O'Neal checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 10. The pass to Captain Clutch. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, and given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result. He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Off the screen. And he overshot that one, missing.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Captain Clutch passes to O'Neal. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. They set the screen, and it's blocked by Lamb. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Here's Captain Clutch. He had 31 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, as he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Pass to O'Neal. Ibaka on him. The 10-footer. Here's Landry. No luck. Ibaka with some nice D. Thunder trailing by 10. Westbrook gets to Durant. From 6 feet, here's Arthur. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Here's Captain Clutch. No good on that last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
Come to where the action is. See your Bulls up close and personal. Multi-game.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
They've got Quentin Richardson. Cephalosha is out there with Reggie Jackson. That's Arthur, and it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 9. Now the dish to Boozer. He passes to Captain Clutch. Carries it from three-point range. Captain Clutch has got 12 points in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Captain Clutch, in their last time out against the Nuggets, played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 31 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This outing from him helped ensure the win to keep the team's solid run of games going.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Luol Deng is checked in for Mike Dunleavy. Jackson off the pick from Perkins. Let's a floater go. Jackson misses. The Bulls leading by 18. Outside Butler. There's the pick. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Captain Clutch passes to Boozer. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. 3rd in rebounding, 6th in free throw percentage. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. The feed to Lamb. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Westbrook. No good from outside. Here's Captain Clutch. 12 points for him. A dominating dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bulls lead by...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The NBA season is rolling right along. Let's look back at the first half. Chicago with the lead against the Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. They're really working that ball around, doing a nice job keeping the D off balance. Jimmy Butler certainly contributing with his play. He has 8 points, and his defense has been very solid. He's been bothering shots. He's keeping his hands active, making it difficult for guys to score on.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Captain Clutch. 12 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Up front, Boozer and Noah. On the wings, Butler and Dang, and it's Captain Clutch in at the guard position. That free throw good from Captain Clutch. Thunder trailing by 17. Lamb with the ball. Westbrook with it. Butler covering. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Captain Clutch, he's covered by Westbrook. Butler passes to Captain Clutch. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Fourth, Kevin Durant.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
Back to Dang. Durant with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Captain Clutch. 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook with the steal. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Dishes it to Noah. Pass to Captain Clutch. Dives for it. The kick outside to Butler. He dishes it to Dang. Passes it to Captain Clutch. From deep three-point range. Thunder with the rebound. Durant's got his third rebound tonight. Westbrook. Butler with the block. Now the pass to Captain Clutch. A 3-ball. Gets it to go. Captain Clutch has got 6 in the quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Noah. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Ibaka slams it in.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
No good from Durant. Chicago leading by 11. Then kicks to Landry. Pass to Captain Clutch. That's short off the rim. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Arthur, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Butler passes to Dad. Back to Butler. Ring shot on the way. And that's good for 2. Butler's got 10. Here's Lamb. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to
Incredible.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed. Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. Second in rebound, third in free throw percentage. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make a comeback.
O'Neal hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Thunder trailing by 13. Kicks it to Durant. Arthur sets the pick for Durant. Off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Cephalosha's shot is good. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Captain Clutch. Goes back up. And O'Neal finishes inside.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Outside Westbrook. Feeds it to Richardson. Arthur. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Out of this world aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
The shot's good from Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Cephalosha dishes to Jackson. Here's Arthur, and again it's Oklahoma City. The Bulls leading by 11. Passes it to Captain Clutch. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And for him, so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
The newest 2K style magazine arriving in stores now. On the cover, it's Captain Clutch, an NBA idol dressed for success.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
The Bulls leading by 10. Shots good from Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 23. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Lamb. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Chicago making a switch here. Deng's checked in. All free throws good from Captain Clutch.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
He kicks it to Durant. Uncovered. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint. Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Thunder trailing by 14. Time called here, and the Thunder decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Captain Clutch.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Westbrook drives in, and Ibaka slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Here's Captain Clutch. And he banks in the layup. Captain Clutch has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Thunder trailing by 14. And Westbrook, here we go. Perkins kicks to Ibaka. Boozer with the defensive effort.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Captain Clutch passes to Deng. Here's Captain Clutch. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Perkins. And the Thunder pushing it up now and leading the charge. Durant, no good.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lamb dishes to Westbrook. He feeds it to Perkins. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. The Bulls leading by 14. Shots good from Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 31 points.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Lamb kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Lamb. Tipped away and stolen by Butler. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. No good from Captain Clutch.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 13 points and 2 steals as well. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Well, it really does seem like he's been one step ahead of everybody else out there, anticipating plays so well.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Captain Clutch, defended by Lamb. Drills the three-pointer. And it's 13 points for Butler.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Lamb. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Captain Clutch passes to Boozer. Stolen by Westbrook. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. The dish to Lamb. The Thunder with another miss.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
The feed to Dang. Back to Butler. He passes it to Noah. Can't hit, and the Thunder going the other way now.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads-up defending reflected away.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Jackson dishes to Arthur. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Richardson. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Bulls. From midcourt, offline. And so Chicago takes this one.
Started. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my...
Seven games and counting now for your team. Very impressive. How much luck has been involved in keeping this streak going?
Yeah, there's always a little luck when you have a streak going for this long, but mostly I think the credit has to go to the guys on this team who've really stepped up lately and put us in a position to win every single game. We feel like if we can keep the score close, we're good enough to win no matter who we're up against. And lately, hasn't really mattered, has it?